Should you list now or wait in Lexington, Mass? That's one of the most common questions I get. And it's also one of the most important decisions you'll make when selling your home. If you're thinking about selling your home in Lexington, Massachusetts, and you're debating whether to list now or hold off, this video is for you. I'm Beth Sager, a real estate agent right here in Lexington, and today I'm walking you through how to make that choice with confidence, not guesswork. First, let's break down what people usually mean when they ask this question. Some sellers are worried that prices might go down. Some think a different season might bring more buyers. Others don't want to compete with more inventory. And some are just unsure if the market is good enough yet. Here's the truth. There isn't a single perfect moment for every home, but there is a right decision for your home based on your goals, your timeline, and what's happening with buyers right now. Let's start with timing versus preparation. Too often, people fixate on when without thinking about how ready. A home that's staged, priced correctly, and presented well now will attract more interest than a home that's unprepared 6 months from now. Buyers in Lexington are thoughtful buyers. They look at condition, they compare homes carefully, they know value when they see it. Presentation matters, maybe more than timing. So, step one is always preparation. Second, here's what the market tells us: Lexington continues to be a desirable place to live. Strong schools, great community, proximity to Boston. Homes here do sell, even when broader markets shift. So, if your home is ready and priced right, there are buyers looking, but that doesn't mean you should rush. Instead, think strategically. One of the biggest advantages of listing now is momentum. Buyers still active today are serious, they're motivated, they have needs and timelines of their own, and they're watching listings closely. When a well priced home hits the market, it can generate strong interest fast, often within the first week. That first week phenomenon is real. Listings that garner attention early typically attract more showings and stronger offers because buyers know they're competing. Wait for what? A trend, a season, a rumor? Prices don't magically shift overnight, and the longer a home sits off the market, the harder it can be to build urgency later. But here's the flip side. If your home isn't ready yet, if it needs decluttering, painting, cleaning, staging, or minor repairs, then waiting isn't procrastination. It's preparation. And preparation increases buyer interest and pricing power. So don't list for the sake of listing. List when you're ready. Third, inventory matters. When there are fewer homes on the market, buyers have fewer choices, and that can work in your favor. But when inventory rises, buyers get picky. They compare more, they take more time. The middle ground? List when your home is positioned to outshine the competition, whenever that happens in the calendar. Another factor sellers ask about: seasons. Spring often brings more traffic. Summer buyers can be motivated. Fall buyers tend to be serious about closing before the holidays. And winter buyers are often purpose driven. The takeaway? Each season has pros and cons. None are perfect. What matters more than spring or fall is readiness and pricing. A well priced, well presented home at any time of year can still attract strong offers. Fourth, your personal timing matters. If you need to relocate for work, if school schedules are a factor, if financial timing matters, these personal factors aren't secondary, they're central. I always say your life shouldn't bend to the market. The market should bend to your goals. So when sellers ask me, should I list now or wait? My answer always starts with these questions. Is your home ready? Do you have a pricing strategy? What are your goals and timeline? How does your home compare to others right now? Then we look at the current buyer pool and decide together. Because timing isn't about prediction, it's about positioning. If you're thinking about selling your home in Lexington and wondering whether you should list now or wait, let's talk before you make any big decisions. I'll walk your home, give you honest feedback, and help you make the choice that aligns with your goals. I'm Beth Sager, and I help Lexington homeowners sell smart with clarity, confidence, and a plan that works. Book a consult with me, no pressure, just honest advice and a clear path forward so you can sell your home the right way.